Hello, everybody, and welcome
Gosh.
to another podcast.
Where two guys talk about anime.
Anime. Sorry for the delay. We've been trying to enjoy a brief break. It's just this year's starting out pretty strong, and
Strong.
very strong. And speaking of which, we would like to take this moment of silence to honor an icon in the entertainment industry, a veteran, and a martial arts
Master.
huh?
And martial arts master.
And martial arts master, which is Chuck Norris. I'm sure we all heard by now, and if I'm breaking the news to you, I am sorry. But Chuck Norris has accepted a new position in the universe, and that is taking over Death's position.
He has kicked his way into eternity.
He has. He has. He opened up heaven's gates and he told the angels, "Be not afraid."
If our things, for clarification, we are not joking on his death.
No, I mean, if anything, we are like beyond. I don't want to say beyond sad, but like we're just like beyond grateful to him.
Yeah.
As like him being Walker Texas Ranger taught many lessons. His work in the martial arts community and just him as an overall person has touched lives.
He was a really good man.
He was a very inspirational person, and I feel like we honor his legacy with every Chuck Norris joke there is out there.
Yes. I'm just going to keep clarifying that our intent is not to dishonor. It's more the opposite.
It's like we wanted to give our final thoughts about it to him. Just thought he was a great man.
Very.
So I accomplished many things. And he was still moving much better than I am while in his 80s.
From what I know, my grandmaster has only talked with him a little bit, but from what I heard, Chuck Norris was a really friendly person when you got to know him.
Yeah, of course. I mean, those who didn't know him were usually his enemies, and they found themselves on the wrong side of his foot or fist over foot.
What the?
They're looking up to him from the ground.
Yes.
But anyway, I would like to give a moment of silence for the American icon, American treasure, Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
May he rest in peace. And on with our show. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Oh, it's good to be back in the studio, aka my office.
I missed this.
It's been a crazy couple weeks.
Yeah, we've been both been busy.
Yes, sometimes work calls me in for the weekends, and as my grandfather told me when I was 11 years old, no rest for the wicked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Today,
11, of course, but
Today we're going to be focusing on what we found while researching for these episodes.
Yes, so what y'all don't know is like when we try to give you something fresh, and sometimes that means we got to look at like something that's old or just like hard to find, and we also try to go to different sites that's not Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Because I understand there are some people who have their issues with Crunchyroll. I can understand those issues, honestly. But I'm hoping Crunchyroll themselves as a business would go back to what they were used to, what the original goal was, which is trying to be the main hub for anime viewers alike.
Mm-hmm.
But they can't do that if they're losing anime. However, some apps bring them back up. One of those is Tubi. It is totally free to use. It has 1,000, over 1,000,000 things on it. And I just found, some things that I grew up as a kid. Warriors of Virtue, Hoodwinked.
I found Sonic X when we were lurking that.
Yes, yes. But sometimes we find things that
are peculiar, to say the least.
Like you look at it and you think, that looks like, and you watch it and you just don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah,
because it's based off of something, but it's not quite it. So
go on.
So it's one way of showing that there's only one original, only one GOAT, and this is just the knockoff of it.
Yeah.
Just like there's only one Chuck Norris. Everyone else who does roundhouse kicks are pretending to be Chuck Norris. In fact, you can say, I'm Chuck Norrising. No?
Don't plural that!
I'm chucking.
That just means you're throwing something.
There you go. But we found two. We found two, because my opinion, one's a hit, another one's a miss. Okay?
Yeah.
So, you think we should tell them the miss first?
Let's tell the miss first.
Yes, okay. So, there is a parody movie of Yu-Gi-Oh! All right, called "It's Time to Duel,"
which is a catchphrase in the show for those who don't know.
In the dubbed show.
In the dubbed show, yes.
In the dubbed show. I'm sure the original writings were much more, elegant.
Yes.
As you sub people would like to try to hoard over us.
I'm both. I'm partial to both. I don't mind sub or dub.
Yes.
That's not what this episode is about.
So this is a live action. If Yu-Gi-Oh! Was made into live action, I'm not going to bewilder or shame the director and actors, because this was an independent film, and these are people of their trade, and they don't deserve to be bashed in like that.
Yeah.
However, I will, as one who enjoyed the show and enjoyed the earlier part of the game, I have to critique some things here.
For those of you who don't know, we got through almost only 5 minutes, and this was a 48-minute film. I had to stop this to protect Badger.
It's just, I wanted to hurt myself after seeing that. The only good part, honestly,
was the introduction.
Was the introduction animation, which was a super cool wolf howling to the moon.
Yeah, that was a pretty good animation.
That was really good. And then as they were introducing the characters and their live action counterparts, it was grateful that they showed us, but honestly, they didn't have to keep the same looks. They didn't have to keep the same looks, especially the hairstyles. Yes, someone kept Yugi Moto's hairstyle.
It just looked, to me, it just looked like someone let's find a wig on eBay.
Yeah. It's like, kudos to you for being brave enough to do this.
Yeah, and very accurate.
Yeah, kudos for you for doing that. But, honestly, I don't think anyone will blame you if you just critique the looks just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yugi Moto is like an emo kid.
Yeah.
So, you could have just dyed his hair different colors. They don't exactly have to be spiky.
With live action, you can be a little bit more, let's just say, flexible.
A little more flexible, yeah. I know, the iconic hairstyle, that's how you know that's Yugi,
mm-hmm.
Right? But, it doesn't have to translate into live action. I say that, but then you go look at the One Piece live action.
I was about to say, that was going through my head. I'm like, the One Piece live action is probably a good example.
Now, again, this is why I don't want to criticize them to oblivion, because This was obviously done in the early 2000s.
Yeah, and they have less technology that we do now.
And his animation budget might have been lacking. I mean, again, independent filmmaker, which, kudos to you for, again, kudos for the director and the actors for what they did. It's just like, I very much loved the show, very much loved some of the characters, but it's just like, it just did not hit right with me. So I don't know if they would try it again. Maybe they might have learned from their lessons from this movie and then make some, better critiques.
Yeah, I don't know if that happens or not.
Watch it at your own peril, just to get a good laugh, maybe.
Probably.
Just like watching this, like, no way, that's how they portray my character.
Again, we've only been able to get through almost 5 minutes of it.
I just don't know if I'll ever be able to watch the full movie. Speaking of others, so let's talk about our hit. All right. So let me introduce the hit. It's like, do you remember whenever they try to make a live action Dragon Ball movie called Dragon Ball Evolution?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I could not finish that one. I got about to whenever the character is supposed to be Goku got to the party, and I was just done with it.
It got worse from there.
Yeah, God, thank goodness.
It got worse from there.
Okay, so I was more interested in Dragon Pearl, which is an obvious spin-off from Dragon Ball. And boy howdy, did it feel like Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Evolution did not feel like Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it had the same feeling of
Dragon Ball.
Of Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it's like we got introduced to the Dragon Ball or Dragon Pearl. They still have stars.
Yes.
You still see the dragon in the Pearl. You have an evil alien emperor trying to gather them all to take over the universe.
Yeah.
All right. And then you got the character who's Goku, who's named Monkey Boy.
That's a strange name, but
I don't know if it's offensive either.
We're not Frieza.
It's true. But there's no way they didn't have Frieza in mind when they named him Monkey Boy.
Fair enough.
But he lives with his grandpa, just like Goku did as a kid. But this guy's now a teenager, so it's a nice little take on, what if Grandpa sticked around a little longer?
You mistook for his grandma?
I heard him say grandma. Okay, I thought I heard him say grandma. This is dubbed. This is 80s, early 90s work. This is another, I think, independent film. And honestly, again, this has a much more similar feeling to Dragon Ball.
Yes.
And if you watch Dragon Ball, as well there was comedy, there was genocide.
As well as even though there is cringy parts to it, it's similar to.
I mean, it's very so much similar, right down to where the character who plays Bulma hits him with a truck. Just like in the show. I mean, it's just like, I'm seeing these parallels. I'm making these connections. I got a smile on my face. The music's not half bad. The characters are similar to the characters in the show. I mean,
with a little bit of creative liberties to it.
Yes, and are they remembered for it? Probably not. But we're bringing this out now. I would urge you, if you are a fan of Dragon Ball,
just give it a shot.
Give it a shot. I mean, I did not hate it the first 5 minutes. I thought I would.
I think we got 20 minutes in, right?
I know. We had to stop ourselves. Because that was going to take our whole darn day.
And we didn't. We needed to record these episodes.
Yes. So it's just, holy cow! It was a very refreshing thing to see of a live action adaptation on a show that people grew up watching. And I think maybe in today's time, people might have a, more, I don't want to say uh, flexible expectation.
I mean, because of Snow White.
Yeah. That wasn't really flexible representation, just people did not like the actress.
Yeah, I know, but still.
And if you did like the actress, I'm sorry.
We
Raise your
won't,
standards.
we won't get in that. We won't get into the politics of that.
Wasn't politics.
I know. But moving on, I'm glad we.
Yeah.
For Dragon Pearl, at first, probably Badger can tell you, I was less than enthusiastic
You
about.
were very nervous.
Yes.
You were very nervous. As a fellow Dragon Ball fan,
Yes.
you were very nervous on how this was going to be portrayed.
Yes,
Because based
I
off
was.
of what we saw in Dragon Ball Evolution, which granted had a bigger budget, more access to like better actors, but at the same time, we're watching this and it's like, you know what? This isn't overly complicated.
It's not bad.
It's
They-
not overly complicated. It sticks to the story as close as it can get.
Yeah, it's like they tried their best to like pose it up.
I mean,
to
they
to
actually
work.
make it more like Dragon Ball than Dragon Ball Evolution, where they try to stick Goku in a high school.
Yeah, and Goku doesn't fit there.
No, it's like, it's not Goku. Do you not know Goku? He was raised in the forest.
And in Dragon Pearl, that actually works.
Yeah, Monkey Boy, that's his name,
Yes.
is raised by his uncle to, as a monk, a warrior.
Yeah, a warrior monk.
Yeah, because they are protecting two ancient artifacts, which is the Dragon Pearl and the magical staff that we all know
Is the power pole.
is the Power Pole.
For those of you who don't know, power pole is a magical pole that extends.
Based off the staff of the Monkey King
Yes.
in the Chinese tale, Journey to the West.
Which Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, has taken a lot of inspiration of his work from that story.
Yes. So, and it just blows my mind of how far we got, and I swear there's a character, I think is Launch.
The alien chick.
Yeah, the blonde hair with bushy blonde hair.
Afro. Yeah, I know.
I'm talking almost Dolly Parton,
Yeah, fair enough.
but I won't know until she sneezes.
Yeah, and we haven't gone that far.
No, we can't go that far for professional reasons.
Yeah.
But honestly, I didn't immediately hate it. 5 minutes in, I was generally still wanting to watch it.
Yeah.
I knew it was like, no, we gotta keep looking for something else. Otherwise, it's going to be all day.
Yeah.
But it's been quite the adventure trying to find new stuff for y'all.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, I want us to be surprised too.
Yes.
It's I would like for us to go wandering around, what about this one? But and sometimes we gotta look at some stuff carefully because we don't know what we're going to find. Because
Do you want to bring up what you found going through the anime?
No, I don't want to bring it up.
Okay.
I don't want to. My poor innocent eyes. My poor little badger eyes.
But there are things that we've seen that we're not gonna disclose.
Let's just say Doobie's not safe for children alone.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
But again, Tubi is a source to watch anime. Half of it's going to be subbed. Even some of the most popular ones, such as Naruto.
Because they have individual ones for both dub and sub, from what I.
But
see.
I can only find the sub for Naruto.
Yeah.
But again,
Which they'll probably change that.
I mean, we'll see in the future. It all just hinges on what happens with Netflix or Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
So who knows? Tubi might just take over Crunchyroll,
Who knows?
or Paramount might take over Crunchyroll, just like they did with Warner Brothers. But
Only time will tell.
time will tell. But it is a source to watch anime from. If your kid is interested and you just want to find a free source to watch for them to watch anime or even the old cartoons that you grew up on, Tubi is the place to be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I saw Codename Kids Next Door.
Yeah, I saw that with you. Yeah.
Yeah, they got Looney Tunes on there. Can't go wrong with that.
That one is a good cartoon.
Yeah, it's Looney Tunes. Always violent, always mindless.
Always violent, always mindless, he says.
It's just mindless violence. Prove me wrong.
But that's the appeal of it, right?
I know. People wonder what's wrong with me. I grew up watching Looney Tunes. What's your excuse? Pansies. But yeah. So that's my take for y'all. Is don't be afraid, but not afraid of trying venturing out and watching the parodies.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still interested in trying out the live action One Piece.
I hear it gets good.
Yeah, and I've watched the first episode of the live action Avatar: The Last Airbender.
From what I can tell, you don't like it.
No, I don't like the movie.
Oh.
I don't like the movie because they butcher everything. They focus too much on the looks and they butchered everything else.
You have to have a balance of that when you're trying to create a film.
Yeah, but the show I feel like did a much better than the movie.
Right.
And then there's the live action Cowboy Bebop. I think that was. I honestly feel like it was unfairly ridiculed.
Oh, so?
Well, one thing, like I know people did not like the actors or like their choice of the actors, and it's like one is Netflix, two Space Cowboys. So
Fair point.
like it's, are you expecting them to look exactly like what the anime characters look like? Then you might as well make them the other anime. This is live action.
So you're gonna have to have some liberties for that. They're not gonna be able to exactly and precisely produce
Yes.
the anime.
Yeah. We're human beings. We're not drawn. We're flesh and blood. What we wear is knitted,
Not
drawn.
our clothes can be stretched out like we're in a cartoon or something.
Yeah, so. But I'm interested to see in the future what else might be live action or what else of a parody that we might find.
We'll have to see.
Because even in the anime world, in animation, there's parodies of other shows.
Right.
I mean, look at Duel Masters, which is a parody which is inspired from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Mhm.
I mean, even the way the character looks.
Oh, as well as the name.
Huh?
As well as the name.
Yeah, Duel Masters, Duel Monsters. Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
That's how I feel about it.
Just
But-
screaming.
It's, and I mean, live action thing, the live action adaptation that is currently booming the entertainment industry right now. We're gonna have our hit and misses.
Yeah, we are.
I'm very curious on to what the future of the live action One Piece is gonna hold, considering technically we finished season 1 of One Piece.
And that's 1,000 episodes.
That's over 1,000 episodes. But I'm sure there's a few arcs that are just, filler in themselves. They probably might focus on the ones that are,
One Piece.
yeah. Based on like what I've seen in social media,
One Piece doesn't have filler.
One Piece is a filler.
It's apparently, from what I know of some people who have watched the whole thing does not have any filler episode.
I don't believe it.
You can search that up.
I know I'll be wrong. I just refuse to believe it. I'm sorry, but the writer of One Piece needs to let Luffy stop getting away with this crap.
You can't keep getting away with this.
Like, I come up with something, but then Luffy just messes everything up. Like, well, put some meat in front of him. Finish the story.
I mean,
Your legacy is already engraved. Just finish the story.
I mean, it's
What
getting-
is the One Piece?
We are getting into the final arc of One Piece, apparently.
Huh.
So it's close to being end.
Well, if what we had was season 1, I can't wait to see what's going on with season 2.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Just start going into different universes.
Yeah, I just don't.
Going Dragon Ball, going in Bleach, going in Naruto, going to JJK.
Sneak peek.
But yeah, that's. But it's been honestly that's been our sneak peek and like what we do and trying to find new stuff for both us and y'all.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're hits,
Sometimes they're cursed
sometimes they're misses. I mean, that's why we gotta watch it first.
before we have any comments about it.
And because also sometimes we gotta watch it before we even decide if we're gonna do a review on it. Because if we watch it while doing a review, watching over it, and we see something that we particularly don't want to advertise.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's already it's on the air. It's a part of that episode, and
Yeah.
rather than delete it, I'd rather us watch it
And then,
and then talk about it, or not talk about it, depending on how much we don't like it.
yeah. Like
And-
how we talked about evolution earlier.
Yeah, I was just feeling sassy about evolution.
I'm feeling petty. I'm feeling petty.
I am salty about it. I'm salty about the beginning. I'm salty about the middle. I'm salty about the end.
Didn't you even not watch the end of it?
Oh, I watched the end. I know I missed a lot, but I saw how it ended.
And I don't need to explain that to you.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm salty about. Like, no, that is not how it goes.
That's not my Dragon Ball.
Hashtag not my balls.
What? We're on air.
I know.
What did you just say?
Hey, I know what I meant.
Yeah,
you
I
put
know.
something else in your mind. That's
Not
on you.
Not in that way.
Haha. Disgusting. Anyway.
No, not in that. No. No.
I can't believe you, Shino.
What did I do?
Oh. Anyway, well, I've been the Brood Badger
With Chino.
with Shino, and this is our podcast, blasting off again. So, do you think Chuck Norris can beat everyone in JJK?
Yes.